Old Marley was as dead as a doornail. This must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the story I'm going to relate. The register of his burial was signed by Scrooge, and Scrooge's name was good on the London Exchange for anything he chose to put his hand to. Ah, Mr. Scrooge.
Your servant, sir.
Are you off home to keep Christmas?
I am not in the habit of keeping Christmas, sir.
Then why are you leaving so early?
Because, sir, Christmas is a habit of keeping men from doing business.
Can't it's the nature of things that ants toil and grasshoppers sing and play, Mr. Scrooge?
An ant is what it is, and a grasshopper is what it is, and Christmas, sir, is a humbug. Good day.
Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Who are you?
Samuel Wilkins, sir.
Oh, yes. You owe me a little matter of £20-odd, I believe. Well, if you want to pay it, come to my place of business. I don't conduct my affairs in the teeth of inclement weather.
I can't pay you, sir.
I'm not surprised.
Not unless you give me more time.
Did I ask you for more time to lend you the money?
Oh, no, sir.
Then why should you ask me for more time to pay it back?
I can't take my wife to a debtor's prison.
Then leave her behind. Why should she go to a debtor's prison anyway? She didn't borrow the £20, you did. What has your wife got to do with it? For that matter, what have I got to do with it? Good afternoon.
But Mr. Scrooge, it's Christmas.
Christmas has even less to do with it, my dear sir, than your wife has or I have. You'd still owe me £20 if you're not in a position to repay if it was the middle of a heat wave and August bank holiday. Good afternoon.
Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. In fact, he died 7 years ago this very day.
Oh, well, we have no doubt that his generosity is well represented by his surviving partner. At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are. I wish I could say they were not.
And the treadmill and the poor law, they're still in full vigor, I presume?
Both very busy, sir.
Oh, from what you said at first, I was afraid that something had happened to stop them in their useful course. I'm very glad to hear it.
I don't think you quite understand us, sir. A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
Why?
Because it is at Christmas time that want is most keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What can I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. Since you ask me what I wish, sir, that is my answer. I help to support the establishments I have mentioned. Those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there.
And some would rather die.
If they would rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, it's not my business.
Isn't it, sir?
No. It is enough for a man to understand his own business without interfering with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Who's that?
Your nephew, Uncle.
That's you, is it? Well, what do you want?
Neither to borrow money or beg a mortgage, Uncle. Only to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Keep Christmas in your own way and leave me to keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Then let me leave it alone then. Much good may do you to keep it. Much good it has ever done you.
It certainly done me no harm.
No, your wayward nature has done that. And your marriage?
My marriage was the making of me.
The ruin of you, you mean?
Why don't you come and see for yourself if you won't take my word for it? Come and dine with us tomorrow.
No, thank you.
But why? Why?
Why did you marry against my wishes?
Because I fell in love.
You fell in love with a woman as penniless as yourself. Oh, good evening.
We've never had any quarrel that I've ever been party to. I asked nothing of you. I came here in the spirit of right goodwill, and I won't let you dampen it. So a Merry Christmas to you anyway, Uncle.
Good evening.
and a Happy New Year.
Good evening. Humbug!
How is Mrs. Cratchit and all the small assorted Cratchits?
Very well, sir, thank you.
All champing at the bit for Christmas to begin, eh?
Oh, yes, sir. All very eager.
And the little lame boy, which one is he?
Tim, sir.
That's right. How is he?
We're in high hopes. He's getting better, sir.
Good. A Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, sir, and a Merry Christmas to you, sir, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Come along, Tim, my dear. I've got the goose. Did you have a lovely time looking at all the wonderful things? Yes, thank you, Mamma. Did you get a big goose? Yes, the biggest goose you ever did see. As big as you and as fat as a beetle. Wait till your father sees it. His eyes will pop right out of his head and he'll forget all about horrid old Mr. Scrooge. You're not feeling too tired, are you, dear? Not a bit, Mamma. If your father was here, he'd carry you home on his shoulder. Yes, I love having a ride on his shoulder. Yes, but old Mr. Scrooge will keep him working in that cold little room just as late as he possibly can. Christmas Eve or no Christmas Eve, they're all over.
You want the whole day off tomorrow, I suppose? If quite convenient, sir.
Not convenient. And it's not fair. If I stopped you half a crown for it, you'd think yourself ill-used, wouldn't you? But you don't think me ill-used if I pay a day's wages for no work, do you?
It is only once a year, sir.
That's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December.
Yes, I'm sure I'm very sorry, sir, to cause you such an inconvenience. It's the family more than me, sir. They put their hearts into Christmas, as it were, sir.
Yes, and put their hands into my pockets, as it were, sir. I suppose you better have the whole day. But be back all the earlier next morning.
I will indeed, sir. Thank you, sir. It's more than generous of you, sir.
Yes, I know it is. You don't have to tell me.
Merry Christmas, sir.
A Merry Christmas, sir. You, a clerk, on 15 shillings a week with a wife and a family, talking about a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to Bedlam. Waiter,
Yes.
more bread.
Halfpenny extra, sir.
No more bread.
Yes.
was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Oh. What do you want with me? In that case, can you sit down?
I can.
Well, do it then.
You don't believe in me.
I don't.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing affects them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheat. You might be an undigested bit of beef, a piece of cheese, a fragment of underdone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave in you. Whatever you are. You see that toothpick?
I do.
You're not looking at it.
But I see it, notwithstanding.
Well then, I've just got to swallow this and I'll be tortured for the rest of my life by a legion of hobgoblins. All of my own creation. It's all humbug, I tell you.
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
I do. I must. But why do you walk the earth? And why do you come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men. If it goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It is doomed to wander through the world. And witness what it cannot share, but might have shared, and turn to happiness.
Why do you hate her?
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link, and yard by yard. I girded it on of my own free will, and of my own free will. I wore it.
You have my sympathy.
You do not know the weight and length of strong chain you bear yourself. It was full as heavy and as long as this 7 Christmas Eves ago, and you have labored on it since. It is a ponderous chain. Mark me! In life, my spirit never roved beyond the limits of our money-changing home. Now I am doomed to wander without rest or peace. Incessant torture and remorse.
But it was only that you were a good man of business, Jacob.
Business! Mankind was my business. Their common welfare was my business. And it is at this time of the rolling year I suffer most. Hear me. My time is nearly gone. I come tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate. A chance and hope of my procuring Ebenezer.
Thank you, Jacob. You were always a good friend of mine.
You will be visited by 3 spirits.
But was that the chance of hope that you mentioned, Jacob?
It was.
Well, in that case, never mind. I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first when the bell tolls 1. Hope to see me no more. But look here, that you may remember for your own sake what has passed between us.
spirit whose coming was foretold to me. I am. Who and what are you? I am the ghost of Christmas past. Long past? No, your past. And what is your business here with me? Your welfare. My welfare. Your reclamation, then. Take heed, rise, and walk with me. Through the window? Are you afraid? I am a mortal and liable to fall. Bear but a touch of my hand, and you shall be upheld in more than this. Good heavens. You know this place? Know it. I was a boy here. They are but shades of the things that have been. They do not know we are here. Look, there's my old school. How lonely and deserted it looks. Not quite deserted. A solitary boy, yourself, Ebenezer, forgotten by his friends, is left there still. What a child. True, your nephew. She died, giving him life. As your mother died, giving you life, for which your father never forgave you, as if you were to blame. No doubt. Recall it? Why, bless my soul, it's old Kismet. almost here. There's old Fezziwig and Mrs. Fezziwig. Come. Oh, was there ever a kinder man?
And yet, what does this party cost him in your mortal money? 3 or 4 pounds at most. Is that so much that he deserves your praise?
Oh, but it's not that. The happiness he gave to us, his clerks and apprentices, and everybody who knew him, was as great as if it had cost a fortune.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Something, I think.
No. Just that I'd like to have a word with my own clerk, Bob Cratchit, just now. That's all.
Turn and see yourself in love, Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's only a shilling ring, Alice, but one day it'll be a gold one. When I'm rich enough.
Oh, it's a beautiful ring. Oh, but I mustn't accept it.
Why not? Because it's not good enough for you?
Oh, no.
Because I'm not rich enough for you.
Oh, foolish of you. Of course not. But you're still so young, you may have a change of heart one day.
Oh, dearest Alice, if ever I have a change of heart towards you, it'll be because my heart has ceased to beat.
And it makes no difference that I'm poor.
I love you because you're poor, not proud and foolish.
Will you always feel like that?
As long as I live, longer, forever and ever.
Then I accept your ring.
Alice. God bless you, Alice. From now to eternity, we two are as one.
I've seen enough.
Yet more waits.
I won't look.
You shall. Now see yourself in business, Ebenezer.
Come, Mr. Fezziwig. We're good friends, I think. Besides good men of business, we're men of vision and progress. Why don't you sell out while the going's good? You'll never get a better offer. It's at the age of the machine and the factory and the vested interest. We small traders are old history, Mr. Fezziwig. Dodos.
Yes, I dare say we are. And the offer is a very large one, I have to admit. But it's not just for money alone that one spends a lifetime building up a business, Mr. Jordan.
Well, if it isn't, I'd like you to tell me what you do spend a lifetime building up a business for.
It's to preserve a way of life that one knew and loved. No, I can't see my way to selling out to the new vested interests, Mr. Jorkin. I'll have to be loyal to the old ways and die out with them if needs must.
Well, you know what they say about time and tide, Mr. Fezziwig? They wait for no one.
There's more in life than money, sir.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Fezziwig, sir.
Yes, my boy?
The foreman would appreciate a word with you if you can spare the time, sir.
Yes, of course. Excuse me a moment.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, can you, Mr. Scrooge? Nor teach the leopard to change its spots.
Well, I think I know what Mr. Fezziwig means, though, sir.
Oh, so you hate progress and money too, do you?
Well, no, I don't hate them, sir, but, well, perhaps the machines aren't such a good thing for mankind after all.
Sage and onions, my dear fella. Gammon and spinach. Why, suppose I told you could get twice the salary old Fezziwig can afford to pay you, and advancement he can't afford to offer you as a clerk in a new company. What would you say to that, eh?
But I'd still say money wasn't everything, sir.
Oh, well, if it ain't, I don't know what is. Come and see me someday anyway, young fella. You're smart and you're no fool. That's the kind of buck they're looking for these days.